Welcome to She Wins. This is your host, Heather Sumlin, and I have aha moments. I like to record my ahas from my past interviews. And most recently, I interviewed Hope Harvard. She is the owner and founder of Hope Beauty. And I have 4 main takeaways. And so I wrote them down. So here's my paper, y'all. Okay. First of all, the first thing from her story, and if you haven't listened to that episode, I highly recommend that you go ahead and log in, listen to it, check it out. It's so much fun. But one of the first things that was my biggest takeaway was believe in yourself enough to ask. The answer is always no if you don't ask. And she was able to get herself onto Air Force One because she chose to ask. So nothing is impossible. I learned this once, many, many years ago. It's that 7 degrees of separation where you're pretty much connected to everyone. You're like 7 people away from everybody on the planet. And no one is too big. If you want something, feel free to reach out, ask. The door may open if it's supposed to. It may shut if it's not supposed to, but you don't even have an opportunity if you don't try. So I like that. The second one was you can't be unmovable if you are offendable. She mentioned this on the Patreon episode that we did for pageantry. So if you happen to be a pageant person and you follow me, join my Patreon membership and join the pageant section, because she had a really amazing story of an experience that she had that was less than ideal, but her attitude was really good. And this was my big takeaway from that is you cannot be unmovable if you are offendable. And being offendable is a choice. So I thought that was really, really powerful. The next one is character enhances your beauty. I think a lot of times we think about our outward appearance and we work so hard. And TikTok and Instagram are just pushing all kinds of products and all kinds of things that we need to do. And I know this not because I'm actually checking all of this out, but because my daughter tells me all about it and asks me to buy this and that and the other because somebody promoted it online. And yet what really enhances our beauty more than anything else is the way that we feel about ourselves. And so if you are working on your inside, your outside will naturally glow. What an incredible opportunity for you. No matter whether you can afford the best makeup out there, whether you have all the best beauty trends or beauty secrets, I promise you I don't. But what I do have is value in myself, taking care of myself, and believing in myself. And I hope that you will too. Oh, and the next one was trust your gut. When she started Hope Beauty, she had to trust this idea. She says that God gave her this wonderful idea to be able to just pivot from what she thought she'd always wanted to do, what she had actually gone to school in order to do, and then pivot into a world that she didn't really know, but yet felt like she was called to. And trusting her gut was what she needed to do in order to make it happen. And that's what I've actually done starting this podcast, to be honest. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time. It's something that I felt a pull and a call to actually start a podcast like this. And I was hesitant to do it. And then I decided, you know what? I'm going to trust my gut, and I'm going to trust the mentors and the people around me that kept telling me, go for it. Do something specifically for women, because that's my target audience and that's my target market. And hopefully that speaks to you. So trust your gut. Be unoffendable so you can be unmovable. Go ahead and ask for the things that you really want. Thank you so much. Like this if you do. Share it with a friend. And if you have not watched the full episode, I hope this entices you to do it.